It was once said that if we ask people to look for their deficits, they will usually find them, and their view of the situation will be colored by this. If we ask people to look for their successes, they will usually find it, and their view of the situation will be colored by this. In many ways, our traditional model of care embraces the belief that people need help because they actually have a problem. This emphasis on deficits, or what a person is lacking, leads to a cycle of focusing only on what needs need to be repaired, followed by some assumed solutions. It's a deficit approach that says, I need to fix you. When we do that, though, we actually deny people the opportunity to face the challenge and actually learn from it and discover things about themselves that they're going to need in order to resolve that situation in a way that actually looks like success for them. More recently, care providers and organizations have embraced this new strengths perspective and what it means to work with people and promote positive change. Rather than that more traditional model of fixing, it's more about actually focusing on people and understanding what strengths they bring to the picture, what capacities that we can draw upon that actually they will use in ways to transform their own lives in positive ways. It's important to understand that a strength-based perspective is not about denying challenges, but it actually sees challenges as an opportunity to grow. When problems become the starting point of change, then we tend to label people. There's a dependency that occurs. And it's always about drawing upon others in order to resolve their issues. But when we look at strengths, when we look at those things that people bring to the picture, they are then able to embrace it in ways that they understand. In many ways, this shift to a strength-based perspective changes the way we work with people. It's about working with people and facilitating rather than trying to fix their issues. It's about looking for signs of health rather than signs of risk. And it's about moving away from labels which limit people's options. It invites asking very different questions that are more curious, exploratory, and hopeful. The strengths approach, as a philosophy of practicing, draws one away from an emphasis on procedures, techniques, knowledge as the keys to change. It's not expert-driven. It reminds us that every person, family group, community are the keys to their own transformation and meaningful change. The real challenge, and always has been, whether we are willing to fully embrace a different way of approaching people and working with them. If we do, then the change starts with us in the helping profession, not with those we serve. Embracing a strength-based approach involves a different way of thinking about people, interpreting their patterns of coping with life challenges. With a strength-based mindset, one asks different questions and communicates in a way that invites a curious exploration based upon a clear set of values and attitudes. It's about exploring what can be as opposed to why not.